So, another Eurovision review for 2018. Starting to reach the end. I'm starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Which is good, because I'm leaving for Lisbon on Friday. So, I gotta get these done over the next couple of days. Fingers crossed I won't start coughing in the middle of this. I'm better than I was yesterday, so probably not. This one is about Russia. Their song is called I Won't Break, and it's performed by Yulia Samoylova, who was also going to perform for them last year, of course, but who was not permitted to enter Ukraine because she had violated some travel restrictions vis-a-vis her performance trip to Kiev, to the Crimea earlier that year. They couldn't figure out any deal to get her to perform that both Ukraine and Russia would agree on, and quite possibly they never intended to participate. That seems pretty likely to me. This year they do intend to participate, and they will participate, and Samoylova is going to perform for them, which is good because I'm sure she was very disappointed she didn't get to do so last year. And I'm disappointed too, because even though I think this is a good song, the one last year was so much better. The Russian entry last year was fantastic and I loved it. This year it's really good and I like it, but it's not as good. And I have to say that I would advise people to not watch the official video, because that was not good. That was freakishly awkward. She looks like she's made out of plastic in the video. I'm hoping she's going to look a little more realistic on stage in Lisbon. She can't look less realistic. She really looks like a doll in the video. And she's pretty enough in real life. If she's, dressed up nicely with some nice makeup, she doesn't have to be completely overdone. So she doesn't even look like a real person. It'll be interesting to see how they will present it. I don't watch the videos from the rehearsals and everything because I want there to be some surprises when Eurovision week rolls around and I get to see the shows. Probably they're gonna focus on her outfit mostly because she can't move around, she can't dance a lot. I mean at all. She can't move around on her chair. So she can move a little, but she can't dance at all. I'm confusing myself. But she has a good voice, and she should allow that to take center stage. And this is one of those songs that needs to be performed with just a lot of, maybe passion is not the right word, but with a lot of emotion. The singer has to be convincing, otherwise it's not going to work. And I think she will be. Because of course she has had a lot of struggles in her life with her illness or her condition. It's congenital, so, or genetic, so it's not fair to say she's ill, really. But she certainly hasn't broken. She has a career in something that I think a lot of people would probably assume would be off the table for her. I like that. I appreciate that. I do not appreciate that she's saying to people, now that she has a platform to say it from, she's still saying that it was the polio vaccine that caused her condition to become active. I'm a skeptic. I believe in science. Anti-vaxxing is really, really dangerous. It kills children. So I lost a lot of respect for her when I realized that she was actually not only believing that shit, but she's actually saying it. One thing I hope for this entry is that it will not get booed, which unfortunately they didn't get booed last year, of course, since they didn't participate, but in a couple of years before that, they have been booed, even when they sent really young people, like teenagers, to try to avoid that. It didn't work. I think that the audience, I understand it's Russia, we don't like Russia, nobody likes Russia, they're doing bad things, even to their own population, but I don't think that this is the forum to express that towards a person who has no responsibility for that. I think that this is a really good song. I hope that they'll do well, but they would have done much better last year because that song was so good. This year, it's definitely one of the better songs, but it's not a standout like they had or would have had in Kiev. But we should all behave in a decent fashion. We should all show the performers respect, and I really hope to not have to listen to the audience booing this young woman who is going to come to Lisbon to sing a beautiful song, and hopefully they'll do well. They deserve it, because this is a quality entry. But the video, yeah, stay away from the video. I'll link to it in the video description, but if you take my advice, you will not watch it.